Midday News is brought to you by Dogra A1 Digital Hearing Aid Center, Jammu, offering special discounts for the senior citizens and reimbursement schemes for the government employees. Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha on Monday launched Livelihood Generation Training Program in Banking, Financial Services and Insurance sector, envisages under the MOU signed between the Bombay Stock Exchange and Mission Youth JNK. Speaking on the occasion, the Lieutenant Governor said the UT government is opening up new employment avenues for JNK's youth in banking and finance sector service. The centre had issued instructions to liberalise the income criteria for eligibility of deceased government servants or pensioners, family members for the pensioned, Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh said on Monday. The relaxation is granted for family pensions to differently abled survivors as require greater medical care and financial assistance. 2010 batch IAS officer suspended a year ago in the arms licensing case was on Monday reinstated by the Jammu and Kashmir government following recommendations of the review committee. Kumar Rajiv Ranjan was placed under the suspension in February last year after he was arrested by the Central Bureau of Investigation in connection with the issuance of large number of arms licenses on the basis of the forged documents. However, it said his period of suspension shall be decided separately. A Sikh organization on Monday accused the Jammu and Kashmir government of sidelining the community in the employment package announced by the Centre for Minorities of the Union Territory. All the parties' Sikhs Coordination Committee in a statement said a delegation of organization conveyed the concerns to JNK Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha during the meeting on Monday. Principal Secretary, Skill Development Department Dr. Asghar Hassan Saman today chaired a meeting of UT Steering Committee for effective implementation of skill strengthening for industrial value enhancement project in Jammu and Kashmir. Principal Secretary directed the concerned authorities to take necessary steps for implementation of projects so that the benefits of the projects are pre-collated to the youths and industries at the grassroots level. He also directed them to tie up with all the stakeholders of industry sector for the inclusive growth of skilled sectors in the entire Jammu and Kashmir. US President Joe Biden and Prime Minister Narendra Modi during a phone call on Monday set up an ambitious agenda to take bilateral relationship to the next level. Biden and Modi committed that the US and India will work closely together to win the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, renew the partnership on climatic change, rebuild the global economy in the way that benefits people for both the countries, and stand together against the scourge of global terrorism, the White House said in a readout of the call. Total number of people who have received anti-coronavirus vaccine shots till Monday evening have crossed 60 lakh, the Union Health Ministry said, highlighting that India reached the mark in 24 days, the fastest in the world. The USA took 26 days to reach this mark, whereas UK achieved it in 46 days, it underlined. To take the stock of various ongoing development works being executed in RTD, PDD and tourism and other sectors in the district, Udhampur, advisor to Lieutenant Governor Basir Ahmed Khan on Monday, conducted a day-long extensive tour to remote areas of the block Chineni of district Udhampur. The advisor issued the spot instructions to the officers of concerned departments to strictly adhere to the quality specifications and ensure close monitoring for quality of work. He asked construction agencies to put their best effort to achieve the target within the time frame. The Avalanche Rescue Team of Indian Army on Monday organized awareness demonstration camp on snow avalanches in Jammu and Kashmir's Baramulla district. The unit demonstrated live drills showing how to rescue people trapped during the snow avalanche. They also briefed people about the rescue protocols that needed to adhere during the avalanche. Villagers were also informed about the medical facility while executing such rescue operations. Usage of various equipments including cords, beacons, probes, shovels were also demonstrated. Delhi police had on Tuesday arrested actor-turned-activist Deep Sandhu for his alleged involvement in the 26 January violence in the national capital. Deep Sandhu, an accused in 26 January violence case, arrested, Delhi Police Special Cell said on Tuesday. The names of Punjabi actor Deep Sindhu and gangster Lakka Sadana were also included in the FIR registered in connection with the violence at Red Fort in Delhi on 26 January.